my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be talking about how I came to be on a TV show. It's very exciting. Grab your cup of tea, let's get to it. So yes, I'm going to be on a TV show. It's called Bargain Brits on Benefits. Terrible title, brilliant show, so go and check it out. It's on 5-star on the 11th of October at 9 p.m. That's when my episode goes out, but you've got a whole season to catch up on the catch-up app. I'm really excited about it, and I thought because it's going to be out this week, like tomorrow for you, I mean it's Sunday for me, but tomorrow this video will be out and you'll be all excited with me, I hope, to be watching this programme that's going to be out tomorrow. And I thought we would have a little sit down and a chat about the whole process, what the whole filming process was like, what it felt like, the whole thing. We're just going to chat about it because obviously I'm disabled, I have low energy. How did I manage to do a TV show? I still don't quite know myself. But that's what we're talking about today. Don't forget, if you're new here, you can click the subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. We would absolutely love to have you. Don't forget to leave me a like and a comment. And if you want to support me in other ways, I do have a Ko-fi where you can leave me a little tip, which definitely will help me with running this channel. But let's get to it, shall we? So you might be thinking, how did you get to be on this TV show? Because I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of the show before I got the offer to be on it. And basically what happened is I got a message on Instagram from somebody saying, would you like to be on this TV show? I'm a producer, blah blah. And I thought it was a scam. I sent it to my friend and she couldn't find any information about this particular person. And so she was like, it is a real TV show, but I'm not sure. So I passed. I just ignored it. Thought it was spam. Thought it was somebody trying to sell me something. Because when you're on Instagram and you're creating, you get a lot of junk mail. You do. So I just ignored it. And then the next, like about a week later, I got another message from a different person. And again, I thought, this is weird. It must be a new scam that's going on. You get a lot of people trying to sell things on Instagram, and I just passed on it. However, I do have like a little deal with my ancestors and my gods that if they really want me to do something and I'm not sure about it, they should send me 3s. So they should nudge me about it 3 times. And so when I signed into my email, I also had an email from the second person who'd messaged me. And I read through the email and it sounded pretty good. So I again sent it over to my best friend, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Who basically had a look through to see what she thought. Is it real? Can I trust them? They looked into the production company itself as well as the producer who'd gotten in touch with me and came back and said, yes, it's a real show. They're a real production company and yes, that person does work for them. And I was like, right, well, I've had 3 nudges, so I'm going to say yes. And initially it was just, I would love to sit down and have a little chat with you on Zoom and see if you would like to do it, and you can ask me any questions that you want to ask. So then me and my husband sat down and we had a Zoom meeting with the producer who'd got in touch with me, Gabby. And Gabby explained to me all about the show, what they were trying to achieve through the show. It wasn't one of these shows that was like, oh, these people are faking. It wasn't trying to show people who are the worst of the worst just sitting around doing nothing. They wanted to show that people on benefits, if the world was more accessible or if they could physically or mentally do it, they would be working. They have ingenuity, they can do things, and they're finding amazing ways to save money. And in this time we all need tips and tricks to save money, and would we like to be a part of it? And we had a good conversation with them, and after asking a few questions we decided to, we would go to the next step. So the next step would be a conversation with just me and Gabby. So I sat down again and had another Zoom conversation with her, and this time it was recorded, of me talking to her and chatting about the sort of things that I would bring to the show, the sort of content that I do here on YouTube and the people that follow me, that sort of thing. And we had a really nice chat. So that recorded interview then was sent off to Channel 5, and they were left then to decide if they were going to say yes or no to working with me and having me on the show. Meanwhile, I was offered the chance to chat to a psychologist, and this is very important now. I think there's a lot more that they're trying to do, TV shows and production companies, to try and make sure the people that are on the TV shows are well supported and mentally stable enough to be on these shows and to understand what they're doing on them. And I said yes, because I do have chronic depression and I do have an anxiety disorder, and I just wanted to make sure that I was in a place that they felt that I was stable enough and I was going to do well on the show. And I also wanted to ask questions about trolls on the internet, because I'm quite lucky here, our little community. You know, I'm just a very, very small creator. I've got just over 1,000 butterflies in my little family, and I didn't want anybody being attacked. I didn't want myself being attacked. I wanted to just have good energy. I wanted to keep that here, and so I got some really good tips and tricks from them, and just really, really lovely person to talk to. I found it easy to talk to them and easy to open up about how I was feeling and my worries, and they gave me really good advice on like taking breaks regularly, making sure if I'm feeling overwhelmed to go and to a quiet place and just go and have 5 minutes. So I really, really enjoyed that conversation, and then it was up to them to write a report about me, and that was again sent over to the Channel 5, because the production company is separate to Channel 5. So the bosses who have asked the production company to make this TV show, they get final choice as to who's going to be on the show. And then it was a waiting game. And I thought it would be a while before I heard back. To be honest, I thought it would be, a few weeks maybe. But just like 2 or 3 days later, I was out Halloween shopping. And if you saw my Halloween shopping haul that I did here on the channel, I'll link to that video down below if you haven't seen it. But while I was shopping is when I got the phone call that yes, I'd been accepted onto the show, and yes, I was going to be included on the show, and they were moving forward. It was such amazing news. Like, I was already happy and feeling good because I was out Halloween shopping. It's the best time of the year. But then on top of that, to find out, yes, this amazing thing that's just dropped in your lap is going to be happening. It just felt really good. I think in the past I've always been one of these people who's been a no person because of my anxiety, and I've kind of pushed people and situations and opportunities away because I've been scared of them. Now I'm in my 40s, I kind of think, well, you know what? Why not be a yes person? So I'd said yes to this thing, and it was great that they'd said yes as well. So then I found out that just a couple of weeks after that date, we would start filming. So it was in the middle of the summer. It was in the second lot of really, really hot days. That's when we were filming. It was really hot and really uncomfortable. So I was quite worried about it because heat can make me very unwell. But I did a lot of resting beforehand. I did a lot of things to make sure that I would be okay. And I will write a blog post. That'll be out on Wednesday. My blog is linked down below, but that'll just be about how I managed to do this physically, how I set myself up to succeed. So if you want to learn more about that, go and check out my blog. Then we started filming. George, who came to do the filming, it was like just one guy. He was the camera operator and producer, and he was really nice. I was so worried. I didn't know how many people were coming. We didn't know, so I was very nervous. Whenever I don't know the exactness of what's happening, I get very nervous. So I was nervous more about meeting this person than being very vulnerable and filming in front of them. But George was really nice. He was really friendly. We just sat down and chatted for a few hours on the first day, and that really made me feel more at ease with him, and I'm sure that's something that they just learned to do. But he was just really nice guy, and I was very thankful for that, definitely. He was very patient with me. He gave me a lot of time, like if I needed a break or if I needed to sit down. He was very accommodating on things like that, and very much felt like he's a creative person, I'm a creative person, and we were doing it together, instead of him just coming and setting things up and not really asking me what I thought. As well, they were filming in my house. So that was very strange. My mom had to go away for 3 days to her best friend's house with the dogs, because if you don't know, our one dog is a rescue and he has PTSD from abuse, and he's quite bitey of people he doesn't know. So we had to get him out of there because we wanted to be able to just film wherever we needed to film. But I think filming in my space I thought might feel a bit invasive, but it didn't. It felt like I was safe, which was really nice. The first couple of days we filmed all day from like 9 o'clock in the morning till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. The first day I fell asleep. He left so we could have our lunch, which was nice to have like a little break to decompress. And I remember I ate a sandwich and then just fell asleep on the sofa. I was so exhausted, but somehow I got through it. I managed to do all the things that they needed me to do. And then on the third day we took photographs, and if you see like little promo images and things, I haven't been watching out for adverts, so I don't even know if I've been on any adverts or anything, but he did a lot of like still photography and things like that, which was really cool. I learned a lot from him, and hopefully you've noticed, because I've been putting more of the things that he taught me and I saw him doing into my YouTube channel. So I hope that you've noticed, because I've been putting a lot of work in and seeing things that he's taught me how to do here on the channel. So that was really cool. And on the third day we filmed at a local charity shop in my town. We filmed in the town centre. That it was really weird because people are just walking past or sitting in like the middle of town. They've like made it like a green area. It used to be just concrete, but they've like greenified it now, and they'd done it like just a week before he came to film, which was such good timing because it looked really beautiful. But everyone was sitting in that little area in the shade, so then we filmed there and everyone was watching. It was very strange, but I just kind of blanked it out, put it and just got on with it. Filming in the charity shop was amazing because they actually bought this big cage out with bags in that they had donated, and I got like to rip them open and have a look through them. Dream come true. It was just an incredible experience. I have to say that I didn't know how it was going to go. I didn't know what it was going to be like, but I enjoyed every moment of it. And my husband went from I don't want to be on camera to being in it a lot, because he helps me a lot more than we realise. And so a lot of like our little crafting things, little things that we did on camera, I needed him there for, like pushing me in the wheelchair around town. And when they were filming me, like he was on camera and he talked to the camera. It was incredible to see my husband just be open to being involved in this project, because he has started coming on the channel. You might see him in the background and talking sometimes, but he's very not comfortable on the camera. So I'm really proud of him. I think it's amazing that he was open to doing that. Overall, I just really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I just hope that it comes out well and it goes down well with people. You know, I'm really excited to see how it looks and to see the final edit. It'll be interesting to see what I think we did and how well it came across, what sections they've actually used on the show. That'll be really interesting to see. And I'm just excited because, you know, at the time I was so hush-hush about it. Like I couldn't say a word to you guys. I couldn't tell any of you what was going on, and so I had this massive big opportunity happening and I had to keep it really quiet. I told my very, very best friends. I've got like 5 best friends, I'm so lucky, and I told them in our group chat. I was just like, oh my god, this is happening, and they got really excited about it, but I couldn't tell you guys. And I'm excited that some of you are going to get to see it. Don't forget, if you've got like, what's it called, is it a VPN? When you can change your region, your country that you live in, if you have one of those. If you get the Channel 5 app, I hope this makes sense, or you go to the Channel 5 website. I will leave links down to all these things down below. But if you go to that, you'll be able to find it on there, Bargain Brits on Benefits. Yeah, you'll be able to watch it. But on Friday, for those of you who don't have that and don't have a way to watch this episode, I will be reacting to my scenes. So the bits that I was in, you'll be able to watch with me. I will have it here and I'll be reacting to it, so that's exciting. So tune in on Friday, make sure you're subscribed and following me on all my social media places, because I think it'll be really cool. Also, on Tuesday, aka tomorrow for you if you're watching this on Monday, but on the 11th of October, I'm going to be live tweeting my reactions as well. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link will be down below and you can tweet along with me. Let me know what you think. Reply to me. Just be nice. You know, anybody who's nasty or says anything negative about me will be blocked and reported. Nice people with good energy, come and tweet along with me. Come and be part of the fun. I'm so excited to share this whole journey with you and I'm just looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I will leave links and all the details for the episode down below so that you can watch it yourself. And if you've not watched the programme as a whole, definitely check it out. It's so good. It's really good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on it. It's just a really good show. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it demystified some of the process that goes into behind the scenes of being on a TV show. It was an amazing opportunity. I would definitely do it again. I don't think it's something that I would like seek out. But if I got the opportunity or got asked to be on a TV show again, I think I would do it, you know. So if you get asked, make sure you do your due diligence and do make sure it's all good. Make sure it's all legit. Do it. Life's too short, you know. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to head down below, leave it a cheeky little like so I know that you enjoyed it, and YouTube does as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know all your thoughts and feelings on this whole process, on the fact that I'm doing a TV show. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely insane. But let me know all the things down below. I always love chatting with you. And last but certainly not least, if you like my content and you like my face, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. Take care, have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!